Hey people, it's Amber here at the B channel, where my mission is to bless, edify, and encourage you guys to live your best lives. So, I just had a revelation that over the past several weeks that, me and carbs are not necessarily friends. I feel like I know that binging and restricting, both of those things are not healthy. So I seriously need help on a middle ground with this carb thing. So I'm gonna start going on like Pinterest and stuff and looking into some different things, like trying my best to see if I can find a way to cut back on my carbs, but the bad carbs, not the healthy carbs, because for me, I briefly, kind of vaguely looked into the keto diet, but it's not that I don't have a problem with the fat, and you don't have to. You can do it. You can modify it for how you want to eat. You don't have to eat a bunch of bacon and eggs all the time. But I just feel like cutting back on carbs. Like they say that you can't have bananas, you can't have sweet potatoes, because the whole point is your body is going to burn the fat for fuel. So glucose in your body will spike your insulin and therefore take you out of ketosis. So which is fat burning mode. So, but for me, I know that me and bananas and sweet potatoes is like this, y'all. So that is not going to work for me. So you have to really know yourself too when it comes to this food thing. Like, what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to substitute? What are you willing to sacrifice really in terms of diet? And I feel like for me, the best thing I've learned is that I can't have like a whole thing of cookies around the house, or even like a whole bag of some salty things around the house. Like, I have to buy it in smaller portions, or I have to find a way to make some of these items myself, or I have to just have like I said, like one slice of cake, or buy myself like one small bag of a particular item, like chips or something, because it just is not feasible for me to keep it around and not go overboard, because you have to know yourself when it comes to food, in terms of what your triggers are, what works for you, in terms of what you can have around the house and not go overboard, and in terms of what you're willing to give up, like I just said. So for me, I just got to figure out, I know that there are certain things that I love and I'm not willing to do without. Like, I love potatoes, I love bananas, um, pasta. I can go for a while without pasta, but I do love macaroni and tuna salad. I love pasta salad, rice. I don't really miss it. Like, for the most part, I eat it when I have Chinese food or fish fried rice. That's about it. Um, Certain things like bread, yeah, I've learned to do without that. But like when you have a sandwich, sometimes you just need some bread, y'all. And it's hard, but sometimes you just gotta do it. Gotta have some bread. So that's what I learned. Just let myself sometime. But I feel like in the letting myself, I feel like you get addicted to sugar again. So that's why I say I need a middle ground, y'all. How to do it without going crazy. And that's really my focus right now on this journey, because I weighed in, y'all, for the first time in a month, and I was not satisfied. But however, the thing that I realized is that the scale is no longer a beneficial tool for me, because I cut back to a month and I found so much peace with that. Because when I get on the scale, I feel like that breaks the peace again. Like that like destroys the peace again. And I start thinking about it too much. But I realized, y'all, that me and the scale ain't friends. It's no longer a beneficial tool for me. I believe that measurements, measuring yourself, how your clothes fit, how you feel, is more beneficial. And the way that I look I feel like yo, like I gained muscle, especially like me having a more physical job, where the department that I work in my job now, I feel like I've gained muscle. So I don't feel like that's an accurate representation, because muscle takes up less space, and you can tell by how you look, because if you take pictures, that's another thing, y'all, take pictures, you can see from like month to month, even week to week, the differences in your physique. So for me, I'm like, sure, I had a couple cookies and some chips or whatever, but my bum is sitting higher, y'all. Like, my stomach looks flatter to me. It feels flatter to me. I think the fasting has a lot to do with that, and I'm trying to be more consistent with that as well. At least 12 to 14 hours, if not 15 to 16. Sometimes, like, I'm trying to do 17 a day, y'all. Pray for me. But I've been trying to just do that and drink my water. The key is I'm trying to be consistent with staying consistent with my window. Like if I say I'm gonna fast for 16 and eat for 8, I need to fast for 16 and eat for 8 and not go over that window. But I'm trying to give myself grace when I don't, and start over again the next day. But I have to really learn to give myself credit. Like, okay, like last night, I fasted for 16, and then I was supposed to eat for 8, and I ate for 9. But today's a new day, so that's why my goal is like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna fast for an extra hour, and that's gonna be that. And my goal has been like to just, if I can do 12 the rest of the week, 13, 14, that's great. And I'm just working on consistency and loving myself right where I'm at. And I love like the progress I made. I feel like I'm doing a great job, but it's just like sometimes the little things just get to you, y'all. Like, I'm like, I can't believe it. Like, but it's like, if the scale is like, you be looking at that scale like, you tripping, you a liar, because the way my body look, I don't feel like I'm that weak. Because it said I'm 176, and I'm like, child, I don't feel like no 176. I feel like I'm like 170. I feel good, like, and so the goal this week is just to cut back on the carbs, and and keep finding out healthy outlets, things to do besides just munch when I feel emotional, and also to like find healthy alternatives to eating so many carbs, and keep exercising, and also just keep my windows with the fasting, y'all. That's my goal. And so yeah, just wanted to come on here and update y'all and let y'all know what's going on with me. And but yeah, that's kind of what 29 has taught me. You know, you gotta learn to be readily adaptable. This chapter 29 is coming to a close soon, y'all. So that's kind of been weighing on me too. Like, how do I continue this great work, this great discipline into the next chapter, y'all? And yeah, like I really have been learning a lot in this chapter about who I am and who God says I am, and just trying to tap into the ability, the discipline, the faith, like to keep believing in the truth of who He says I am, versus worrying about a number on a scale, and worrying about what people think. I want to be more concerned with what God thinks. How does He see me? Let's focus on that truth, how He sees me, and how that truth is infallible and is inerrant and is never going to change, because He never changes. So that is what I am working on. Not being perfect, but knowing that I can be loved even in my flaws, even with my quirks, by a perfect creator. So thank y'all for tuning in. I hope this video blessed you and informed you in some way, shape, or form. Thank you for watching, because I know you can watch anybody. As always, you can find me on Twitter at bchannel27. You can find me on Anchor at B Channel. You can find me on Pinterest at B Channel. You can find me over on Blogger at bchannel28.blogspot.com. And I thank you guys for watching and supporting. Thank you so much. And until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and comment. Give me feedback, y'all. Let me know what you think. And until next time, peace and blessings. Bye-bye.